Dear Cheri, I want to try growing cannabis inside in a grow tent, but I am really concerned about odors. The neighbors here are very nosy. How can I grow marijuana inside without the smell? Well, that is a good question. To help answer it, I brought in Mitch Mandel, Cannabis Cheri's grow editor, because he is our resident grow expert. Before we get to the answer to that question, though, okay. Before we get to the answer to the question, though, just want to remind everybody hit that YouTube subscribe button and notification bell because we try to upload new videos every Wednesday. And please hit that like button too if you get value out of our videos because it helps us be seen in YouTube's algorithm. And one more quick pitch. If you like Mitch's Dude Abiding shirt or my I Need a Huge Joint shirt, those are available on my website. There'll be a link in the comments below, along with lots of other fun cannabis designs.
I have one quick question.
Yeah?
Do most people know what dude abiding means?
I think most of our audience probably knows what Dude Abiding means.
Okay.
Yes. For those that don't, check out The Big Lebowski, one of our favorite stoner movies.
Where the dude abides.
The dude abides, for sure. But back to the question.
Okay.
How to grow cannabis inside without a smell. And that is indeed a challenge.
Right. Growing indoors, that is one of the biggest problems that people have. And
even growing outdoors.
Yeah, even growing outdoors. Undeniably, the reader may have heard stories about smelling weed from other people's gardens that are indoors, and other than people wanting to either get in there or calling police about it.
Yeah.
And those are two things you don't want to have. So even growing, like you said, even growing outdoors, I know people up in Humboldt that have larger crops. Their neighbors are saying, the smell is just, I can't get over the smell. Even there's commercial grows that I've heard have had problems with their local governments,
yeah.
And they're not just the neighbors, but the local governments who are saying you got to do something to get rid of the smell.
Personally, I love the smell.
I like the smell too.
Anyway,
so
but it is a legitimate problem for home growers that are growing inside.
Right.
So, is there anything they can do about it? I don't think you're ever going to 100% get rid of it.
You can get rid of a lot of the smell. First off, when if you're growing indoors, a lot of people these days, at least I know that I would recommend it all the time, grow inside of a grow tent.
Absolutely.
And that keeps everything encapsulated inside the tent. But not only that, inside the tent you also have what's called a carbon filter.
Okay.
Which is it's an item about this big and about this big around that has carbon inside, and then it's hooked up to a fan that sucks the air from the inside the tent through the carbon filter, and you duct it outside of the tent.
Okay.
And then the air is pretty clean and non-smelling.
Yeah,
after
those carbon filters are amazing.
Those carbon filters are amazing. So you can limit a lot of the smell with one, growing inside of a tent, and two, using a carbon filter to evacuate the air inside, which you need to do regularly anyway, because you always want to recirculate new air into your tent for the plants to breathe. So then you evacuate the tent either outdoors or up into an attic or somewhere where the smell is not as noticeable than just into your house, for instance. So if someone walks into your house and you're like, what is that? You have skunks in here? I smell a skunk. So evacuating the air is the number one way. And then also you need to change the carbon inside that filter regularly to make sure that the air is being filtered as well as it can be. But the carbon filter is really the way you have to go to eliminate the smell.
Okay.
If you're going to grow a lot of plants, if you're going to grow more than one or two plants, if you're going to get into a larger tent where you're growing 10 or 12 plants, you need maybe two carbon filters or one very large carbon filter in order to eliminate the smells.
Okay, but a smaller one for a single grow is good.
Right.
And
the only thing is, though, after you're done growing and you're taking the plants out of the tent, you're going to get the smell as you're trimming.
For sure, and anytime when the door is open or you're working with the plant. So it's kind of back to what I said. You're never going to be 100% odor-free like the people in your apartment. If you're in a small apartment, they're going to know.
Right.
That sort of thing. But you can probably keep it from the neighbors if you're careful. So that's the bottom line on smells. And as far as the equipment and stuff, I want to put in a quick pitch for the budgrower.com. I'm going to put a link below with a coupon code because they have complete grow kits if you're just starting from scratch that have everything you need, the tent, the lights, the carbon filter, everything you need to successfully grow cannabis at home, and they do it at a significant discount over buying it all individually. So check that out. I'll put it in the comments
Not only that,
below.
you'll save a lot of time versus going to various different stores to find what you need in order to grow.
Right, and if you don't know what you need, it's already in the kit, so
And
they
to be
make
quite honest,
it easy.
To be quite honest with you, the carbon filter you're going to need, pretty much the only place you can get those is online.
Right.
Anyway, so if you're going to order online, why not order it all in once instead of ordering from 12 different places?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, well, I hope this helps, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye-bye.